7-Eleven. One of my favorite stores. You're listening to Wake Up with Jerry Nick right here on 1220
WKRS.
There you go. Hey, man, it did me great pleasure to have my boys in here this morning. We got the posse in here. We got my favorite Greek. No, not Jimmy the Greek.
And he doesn't even have a restaurant.
No, he doesn't at all. Go figure. Maybe it burnt down. I don't know, but...
Yeah, George, what the hell's wrong? Shouldn't you have a restaurant?
I tried it once. I didn't do it. I'm a lot better at doing cars.
Too much oil.
Yeah.
Hang all the profits up.
Oh, thank you,
Oh,
Bobby.
that was nice, Bobby. Ooh, touchdown.
Remember, I'm Skinny Man Dukas.
That's right, man. Everybody knows you as Skinny Man. You have lost a lot of weight and you're looking really handsome today, my friend.
Thank you.
All right. And
by the way, happy birthday.
Thank you, my friend. And if you guys could see what these gentlemen got me this morning, I've got a cake here that says 52 on it. And then Booby Cleveland is in here. He's the lawnmower. What would you say? The land holder, speed holder? What is it?
Land speed record, man.
Yeah.
Land speed record at 96.529 at Bonneville Salt Flats.
That is cool. Now,
on a mower.
Yeah, on a mower. And you brought me in a, what do you want to call that?
Well, we couldn't afford the real thing. We're just going to get you maybe a dance, but
He's referring to a woman.
we took up a collection.
Thank you.
At the Moose Club last night, and we got $4. So this is
Thank
all
you.
we could afford, and
All right.
we thought you might like it. So something to do later on.
Well, I tell you what,
Yeah.
I appreciate that. Now, it is radio, so it is theater in mind, so I'm not even going to try to describe this. My buddy Chris Amansky's in here this morning from GoFlow.com. He's going to have this up on the web later on today, so you have to go to GoFlow.com and check it out and see exactly what Bobby and George took up a collection for me this morning.
$4.
$4. Tell me a little bit about lawnmower racing. How you got involved in it, Bobby?
Oh well, I've been racing lawnmowers all my working career, and I've been racing with the United States Lawnmower Racing Association since '95.
Wow.
And
can you make any money at it?
no.
Okay.
Well,
Sounds
radio.
Yeah, no
but
kidding.
heck no.
Okay.
All we do is spend money to have a good time, but it's a fun hobby. It's a well organized sport. So when we get to the track, there's officials. We got timers. So it's about the least expensive form of racing that you can get without spending a lot of money.
But I mean, it's a true sport. I mean, you guys go from state to state. Is it like a point system as well?
Oh, yes, we've got a point system, and then we'll have the Nationals Labor Day weekend in Delaware, Ohio. So everybody tries to get all their points and compete at the Nationals for the points championship, which is a big deal. You know, we
How you doing this year?
Race. Well, not too good so far.
All right.
I've only been to one race this year, and my engine locked up on me. So so this is my test race for my new stuff this weekend, and hopefully I'll do pretty good.
And now, George Dukas from Dukas Automotive, you actually kind of got Bobby into racing here at the Nostalgia Days, didn't you?
Yeah, when I talked to Stable, Bruce Kaufman and Jennifer, they told me about Bobby, and then I said, well, it'd be great to have him here because I think you couldn't do a better thing for Stable, you know.
Right.
And the second year they came, they brought Bobby with it, and ever since he's sort of been a fixture. And I'll tell you what, talk about a group of people that are class act. This is it.
You said class act lawnmower racing. I mean, it just
No,
that's kind of like
what I'm trying to say is, the first race we had, and I had to go clean it up the next Sunday morning.
Right.
I went there, and I expected to have things everywhere. They had picked up everything. It was all in one spot.
They're good old boys. They were raised right.
And this is what I mean about, and you got to, they're just class.
Well,
they're class people.
We appreciate anybody setting up a track for us. Otherwise, we just run around in the backyard. So when they can put hay bales out there and a fence up, man, we're grinning.
Right.
Just hogs in heaven.
No, that's right.
If you guys are just tuning in, we got Booby Cleveland in here this morning along with George Dukas. Now, George, when is the lawnmower races and where is it at this year?
Okay, it'll be at Shiloh Park, same place as always.
Okay.
And they start practicing about 2 o'clock and
Is this Friday or Saturday?
Friday night.
Okay.
And Saturday night.
Okay.
The races start at 6, basically 6:30.
Okay.
And National Anthem will be at 6, so we'll go from there.
Is that on Friday night now or Saturday?
Friday night and Saturday night.
At 6 o'clock?
Yeah, both nights will be the same.
2 different points races.
Okay, so this is actually a sanctioned
national
race.
Yeah, this is a
It is
national
sanctioned.
points race.
Yeah, so it's there'll be a lot of mowers there, a lot of fast guys. There's national champions are going to be there, and the Staybill Racing Series is just going to have a good time. We're going to tear up some grass come Friday night.
All right, now what? No, go ahead. No, I'm
Yeah,
sorry, buddy.
that's your sponsor. What is Staybill?
Well, Staybill's a fuel stabilizer. It's when your gas sits for a period of time, it'll gum up and go bad. So
At our age,
Yeah.
George, ain't that true? I tell you, that's why we let it out every
that's
chance
right.
we get.
So anytime it sits for a few months, you need to put something in there to help keep your gas fresh. So Staybill will keep your gas fresh for a year. We've got a new product called Staybill ethanol treatment. Since the ethanol come out, it cuts the time in half from what it used to be on breakdown. So we've got this Staybill for ethanol treatment now that everybody's starting to turn to. It's more of a all the time use instead of just for storage because it happens so fast. So we are trying to keep up with the gasoline that's not as good as it used to be.
Where are you from?
Locust Grove, Georgia. Yeah.
Locust Grove.
I'm not-
How many
I'm not-
people are in Locust Grove?
45. Well, maybe 46.
That's where the Girl Scouts started, was in Georgia.
Yeah.
Hey, let's talk about you said that later,
peach
Bobby. What was it like, and were you just determined to do it because somebody had beat you? Is that what happened?
Well, actually, we set the speed record back in '06
Okay.
at 80 miles an hour. And then they-
80.792,
Yeah.
Bob.
All right.
And so then the guys from England decided they wanted to break our record.
Limeys.
And so that was early in 2010, which I actually went to England to watch the guys break my record because, we wanted somebody to break it.
You did, okay.
And so, they did a really good job, and Guinness recognized it, which was good.
Right.
And but they had to cut grass the same day
All right.
to set the record. So we had to do the same. So we came back. The company said, "Well, let's go. We gotta beat it." So
And what was the speed you hit?
I hit 96.529, which is the new record back in September the 25th. So if you go on YouTube, type in "World's Fastest Lawnmower September 25th, 2010," you can see the video of me out there, not only breaking a record but cutting grass the same day with the same mower.
I'll be darned. What does it feel like?
Oh,
to
wait a minute. So you throw the deck on there, right? Because you're not racing this with a deck on.
Well, it's got a deck on it, but not a cutting deck.
It
it
little-
doesn't have a blade on it.
It's a little deck.
It's a little deck.
Jerry's
but
getting
then we put the big deck on there. And
Is it harder to go faster with the big deck?
Yes, it is. It's
Okay.
a lot heavier.
Yeah, you can add a deck to me.
Yeah. George
So
knows
we-
all about that.
So we put the deck on and threw a piece of
I'm not
sod
saying
down on
nothing.
the salt flats, and I made a big old mess out there.
So that's all you had to do is just roll up over that side, trim it up a little bit, and call it a day.
That's right. So that way we're following the rules for Guinness, and we're just waiting on them to put it in the
Very
official
cool.
record.
That is too cool. Now, George, I know you want to thank some of the sponsors that helped you out this year with this, too. Who's some of the people that got involved with you this year?
Okay, Burris,
Okay.
Rental. I tell you, these guys are great. Every year we've had this event, they've been there. And Dave out there in the rental department, great guy, great people. If you need to rent a piece of equipment, go and see them. These guys are great. Stable, of course, which I think is a great company. They're great people. Bob's Garage, actually.
Oh, they're good people. Bobby's all right.
Of course, me.
Oh, yeah, George Dukas. Dukas on him. Dukas. Right.
And I also want to thank the Zion Park District, because without them, we couldn't have this event. They really help us out a lot. Rich Walker over there.
Good man.
Great guy. He's helped us a lot, and I really appreciate it. City Auto just
Okay.
came on board right at the end to help me out.
Very cool.
And the city of Zion, too. And everybody, it's just been a lot of people have helped out, and I really appreciate the help. And everybody, there's so many people, I can't even mention everybody, but these are the main people that I want to really make sure that they get thanked for doing this. And if you need to do something, you need a rental equipment, or you need to go get some used parts or something like that, go see these people. They'll help you out.
All right,
Just tell them you heard it about it from here.
There you go on Wake Up with Chair Nick with George Skinny Man
Man
Dukas. I tell you what, he is looking thinner, isn't he, Bobby?
He can almost fit in your mower. Just give him a whole hell yeah.
Now I'm looking at your poster here, and then we got to check in with traffic because he's looking at me real quick. You're on there in your black suit. You get a lot of women like that.
Man, you just wouldn't believe it.
Yeah.
You know what groupies are? Have you ever heard of those?
Yeah.
Well, every now and then. But, everybody asks me about the women out on the road. And
Uh-huh.
I have to tell them that the women that you could pick up at a lawnmower race, you
Uh-huh.
could just as easily pick up at the Waffle House.
Is that right?
Oh boy.
Now-
Here we go.
do you got women racers too?
Oh, yeah. We have several women racers, and that's pretty rough when you get beat by a woman.
I don't mind it.
Yeah, they don't use directionals.
I've heard about you. That's why we brought Lucille here.
Oh, okay, now we got a name to the face.
Ah, jeez.
So,
You ever
but
been-
there's some good drivers out there, and we have just as much fun with them as they do us.
You ever raced in Green Bay?
Green Bay.
They got some big old women up
Yeah,
there.
you got
boy.
a chance there. They got extra weight. You'll have to add weight to your mower.
Oh, that's the way they eat all the cheese at, isn't it?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah,
Yeah, it
Bobby-
binds them up a little
Cheese
bit.
head.
Bobby, if somebody wants more information to find out about you and lawnmower racing, what's the best way to get a hold
Well,
of
you
you?
can go to goldeagle.com
All right.
is the main company, or you can go to my Facebook, the Engine Ants Man, on Facebook, or I've got a blog also, and all of those are on the Gold Eagle website.
Oh, well, I appreciate you guys coming in this morning, taking time out of your busy schedule. Can you give me a little Larry the Cable Guy?
Well, just get her done.
All right, let's check.
get her done.
Let's check in with traffic with John Jensen. Johnny, what's going on out there, buddy?